Welcome. Today is Saturday, April 16th, and we are here for our Saturday morning yoga class. So let's spend the next hour together focusing on breathing, connecting with movement, and resetting ourselves for the day ahead. We're going to go ahead and start with some relaxation. So let's go down onto our backs. Let our arms be restful at our sides, palms open, face to the sky. And let's start breathing deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. Exhaling out through the nose, feel that same area of your body contract and empty. While we're breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, bring awareness to our face. We want to relax our eyes. Relax our cheeks. Relax our jaws. Breathe away tension in your neck and your shoulders. Let's breathe all the way down the length of our arms from shoulders to fingertips. And then let your arms go soft, and let's breathe from our hips all the way down to our heels. Really push out through the heels of your feet. And then just point your toes and stretch out through those toes. And then we'll let the legs go soft. And let's bring awareness now into the spine. We're going to breathe from the top of our head all the way out to the tip of our tailbone. Feeling our breath weaving itself in between each segment of our spine. Next, let's inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale behind us and stretch out through all of your fingers. Push out through your heels. Make your body as long and straight as you can. And then let your body go soft. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, return them to your sides. And then we'll bring the left knee all the way into the chest. Give it a nice close hug and point and flex that foot. Roll the ankle around, leading with our big toe. And then let's reverse. And allow your foot to rest. Switch out the legs. Let's bring the opposite knee in nice and close. Flex and point. And then let the ankle roll around. And reverse. And then just let your foot relax. Now we've got both knees in nice and close to the body. Give yourself a big hug. And while there, let's rock gently side to side, massaging either side of our spine. Come back to neutral, and then we'll circle both knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then keep the knees tucked in nice and close. And feel the belly go nice and tight as we start rounding nose up towards the knees. Shoulders stay relaxed. And we can roll back down. Again, tighten the belly. We round up. And release. One more time, tightening the belly, rounding up. And release. Let's do a few more rocks from side to side. And then let yourself come back to a neutral center. Let's rest our feet down. We'll space our feet apart about hips distance. Toes are in, heels are out, arms at our sides. Tightening the belly, we're to slowly peel up off the mat. Press your hips into the sky. And then exhale, let's come back down. Again, tighten the belly, we're peeling up, pressing those hips up. And release back down. Try once more, tightening the belly, round up, lifting those hips, holding. And then ease back down. Once we're back down, we can feel everything melt back into the mat. And we're going to bring the knees in for another nice close hug. And then as we exhale, let's roll ourselves up. And then once we've made it upright, you can come into an easy cross-legged position. Allow your palms to open face to the sky. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Soften your face and continue to breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Now let your head fall so your chin drops to your chest. Roll left ear towards left shoulder. Drop the chin, roll right ear to right shoulder. Drop the chin and again roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then let the chin rest on your chest. Place your hands together at your heart and really press your palms together. And then we'll bring our head back to a neutral place. And then let's lace all of our fingers, push our palms away from our body, stretching across upper back and back of shoulders. And then turning our palms to face us as if we're holding onto a large ball. Let's inhale, open the arms as we open the heart. Exhale, scoop the belly and round backs of hands come close. Inhale wide. Exhale, round. Inhale wide. Exhale, round. Once again, inhale wide and exhale, round. And then just inhale wide and let the arms stretch out, shoulder level, palms facing the sky. Stay tall in the waist. As you tighten the belly, begin to rotate to the right as far as you can. And come back to center. Rotate all the way to the left as far as you can. And then come back to that neutral place. Let your fingers float down to the mat and feel that long stretch from shoulders to fingertips. From there, let's start lifting that left arm towards the sky. Stretch it up as high as we can. And then do a little lean to your right. Come back up and let that arm float down. Same thing other side. Let's stretch the right arm high. Keep reaching towards the sky. Side bend to your left. Come back up and release down. From there, let's roll our shoulders from back to front. And then just let your fingertips release to the mat. We'll take one more inhale as we are. Exhale, let the body soften a bit, and let's move on to hands and knees. Once we've made it to our hands and knees, we want to spread our fingers out really wide. Turn our hands in a little bit and press down through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. From there, press down to the tops of your feet and let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round and scoop for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, round, cat. And then make your way back to neutral. Let's extend through the heel of the right foot, reaching that leg behind us, and then we'll add the left arm forward, turning palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower and switch. Send the left leg back as you push out through the heel, reach the right arm forward, turn your palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch again, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch once more, extend and reach. And exhale, we're back down. From there, let's separate the knees, big toes close. Start pushing back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees. Turn your palms towards the sky and stretch from the tips of your fingers out through the tailbone. And then we'll flip the palms over, come back into your foundational hands. Let's tuck our toes and make our way up into downward facing dog. Allow your head to drop to those extended arms. Feel your ribs pull closer to your thighs. Nod the head yes a few times. Let it shake no. And then just let those heels drop. We're going to walk our dog, lift and lower each heel individually. And then lift the heels high and press them both down. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a good strong plank, pressing away from the floor, belly button tight, buttocks relaxed. And then come back up into downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank, and exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale to plank. And on the exhale, let's ease to the knees. And then from there, start lowering. So we're opening the elbows. Think about pulling up with the elbows, lowering your heart. then your hips. Tuck your elbows in, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale back down again. Opening, pulling the elbows in, lengthen, rise, cobra. And once again, lowering down. And then inhale, press into cobra. And exhale, come all the way back, leading with that tailbone into extended child's pose. Let's return to foundational hands. Tuck our toes under. Press that tailbone towards the sky. Downward facing dog. We're walking that dog. We're raising those heels. And then pressing them back down. And then from there, let's return to our plank. If you want, you can lower in one piece or modify to the knees. Again, as the elbows are opening, it's like you're leading with the elbows to pull you down. Tuck the elbows in, lengthen, rise into cobra. Tuck the toes, come back up, downward facing dog. Try again, inhale into our plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, leading with the elbows, tucking in, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll try that once more. Inhale to our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise into cobra. And this time, exhale all the way back. Extended child's pose and breathe. Come back into your foundational hands. Scoop the belly in. Round the spine. We're back up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then return to that neutral place. Next, let's extend through the heel of your right foot. And then we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. Once our foot is in place, we've got knee over ankle. Press down through the top of your left foot and stretch towards the sky for crescent moon. Let the arms open wide, stay long in the waist. Hinge forward, bringing ribs close to that front thigh. There's our airplane. And then we'll let the hands return to the mat. Tuck the left toes under so you can lift up that left knee. And that brings us into runner's lunge. From runner's lunge, let's step back with our right foot. Hold on to your plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Exhale, we're lowering down. Tuck the elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale all the way back. Extended child's pose. Scoop the belly in. Let's rise back up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then let's return to that neutral spine. Next, we'll send the left leg behind us, push out through the left heel. And then we'll step that foot forward. And we want to position our knee over the ankle, press down to the top of your right foot. Reach high, touch the sky, crescent moon. Let the arms open, stay long in the waist, hinge forward, bringing us into our airplane. And then let your hands return to the mat. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. There's our runner's lunge. And then let's step right foot forward. We're going to keep big toes closed, heels apart. And let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale to your heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink down. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering the body. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, the toes tuck, come back up into downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, back down. Left foot back, right foot back plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, we're back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink down. Right foot back, left foot back plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll the body up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. And then come into a standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Think about resting your ribs on your thighs. Let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands. Let those arms create a frame. And then just hang your head within that frame. Let's release fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot. Returns us to our lunge. Then we're going to push our right heel down, turn our right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel as you start lifting up our body. Want our hip bones forward, our shoulders stacked over the hips. And then let the arms extend to the sky. Breathing into warrior one. Let the hands come together at heart center, pressing your palms. And then let's lace our fingers and push our palms away from the body. Reopen the arms nice and wide. Stay long in the waist, hinge forward, bringing us into our warrior airplane. And then let your hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot. We'll step left foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck our toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling the body up, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale into your heart. Return to standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Again, we'll cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands, forming that frame. Let your ribs rest on your thighs. Let your fingers return to the mat. Let's step back with our left foot into our lunge. Once there, we'll push our left heel down, turn our left toes out. Align your front heel with your back heel, lift up our body. Hip bones face forward, arms overhead. Warrior one. Let's bring hands together, heart center, pressing palms. And then lace your fingers and push your palms away from your body. We'll open the arms wide, palms to the sky, stay long in the waist. Begin to hinge forward, bringing ribs close to front thigh. Letting your hands return to the mat. Lift the ball of your left foot. Send your right foot back into plank. Lowering the body. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, rolling the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Coming back into standing mountain pose. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's take the right leg, extend it behind us, hip level. Place our hands on either side of our left foot to form that tripod balance. We can remain like that or align our left thumb with our left pinky toe. Start rolling right hip open. Reaching that right arm to the sky brings us into half moon balance. Exhale that hand back down. Let's step way back with our right foot bringing us back into lunge. And then we get to walk ourselves around into straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let's just drop the upper body. Let your head drop. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then from there, go ahead and press down into your palms so we push the arms straight. Proceed to walk yourself around into runner's lunge facing the back end of your mat, which means we'd be facing our right foot. Once you've established your lunge, see if you can lift upper body into high lunge. And then add the arms to the sky for crescent lunge. Exhale, return your hands to the mat. Push your heel down and turn your toes out. Align that front heel with the back heel. And now let's rise up into Warrior One. And then from there, go ahead and pull the right leg straighter and straighter without locking. Let the arms open wide and rotate. So now we're 5-pointed star facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out. Extending out through the fingertips. Breathe. Let's rotate palms to face forward. Let the hands come together in front of you. Once there, we'll lace our fingers and then press your index fingers together and stretch from the back of your shoulders right up to the tips of your index fingers. Continue to extend to let the arms rise. Making sure we're not feeling any scrunching of the neck or the shoulders. And then while we're here, let your chin drop to your chest. Bring the head back to neutral. And then unclasp your hands, let them stretch to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the floor, and inhale, come back up. So we exhale, bend, fold forward, and inhale back up. Exhale, bend, fold forward, inhale, lift. And once more, exhale, bend, fold forward, and inhale, lift. Now let your arms open wide, and once again, we're in our 5-pointed star. Next, let's turn our left toes to the front end of our mat, and we're going to line our left heel with our right arch. Bending that left knee brings us into Warrior Two. Body weight remains centered equally between our feet. Extend a little farther with that left arm. Lift the left as you lower your right, turning palm to the sky for Reverse Warrior. And then bring the arms back to shoulder level, and we're back into Warrior Two. From there, we're going to pull that left leg straight without locking. Start extending back with the right hip, reaching the left arm out, out, out. Once we can't go any farther, lower the left and lift the right, and there's our triangle pose. Think about being very open, very flat, not feeling any tension in the shoulders or the neck. Then as we exhale, let's go ahead and bend. The left knee will revolve upper body. Return your hands to the mat so you end up in your lunge. And then let's keep pressing down with the right palm. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale that hand down. Go ahead and step left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, let's tuck toes, and we're back up into down dog. Inhale again into our plank, and exhale, down dog. Let's extend through the right heel as we lift that right heel towards the sky, three-legged dog. And then we'll step the foot forward, bringing us back into lunge. And then let's step the other foot forward, and we're back in forward bend, where we can inhale, roll the body up, reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Now we'll take the left leg extended behind us, push out through the heel, bringing us into our tripod balance. We can remain like that or align right thumb with right pinky toe. Start rolling left hip open, adding left arm to the sky. Half moon balance. Exhale that hand down if it's lifted. Take a giant step back, bringing us back into lunge. And then from there, let's walk ourselves around so we end up straddle facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, hands under shoulders. Inhale, let's look out. And then exhale, let's sink deeper. And we just want to let go of the upper body. Press down through your palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. And then from there, we simply walk ourselves around and face the back end of our mat. So now we're facing that left foot. We're on the ball of our right foot. And then when you're ready, see about lifting upper body into your high lunge. And then adding the arms for crescent lunge. Open the arms wide, stay long in the waist. Bring the hands down. Push your heel into the floor, turn your toes out, and let's rise back up, bringing us into Warrior One. We'll start to pull the left leg straighter and straighter, let the arms go wide. Now rotate upper body, and that's going to bring us into five-pointed star, facing the wide edge of our mat. Outstretched arms, palms to the sky. Again, we rotate our palms so they face forward and they start to move together. Hands meet, fingers lace, index fingers press. Now start to lift the arms, allow them to frame your head. Keeping our shoulders away from our ears. And then we'll let the arms reopen. That brings us back into our star. Next, let's turn right toes to face the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Keep everything nice and open. Let's bend that right knee. That brings us into Warrior Two. So again, we've got our body weight centered equally into both feet. Start reaching a little bit farther forward with that right arm. Now lift the right as you lower your left. And there's our reverse warrior. Bring the arms back to shoulder level. We're back in warrior two. And then from there, let's start pulling the right leg straighter and straighter without locking. We're staying nice and open and flat as our left hip begins to pull back. Our right arm stretches out. Once we can't go any further in either direction, we can lower the right and lift the left. Breathing into our triangle. Taking one more inhale as we are. Exhale, let's start to bend the front knee. Revolve the upper body so your hands return to the mat. We're back into runner's lunge. And then we're going to press down into that left hand and inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist for twisting lunge. Exhale, return your hand to the mat. Go ahead and step back with your right foot into plank. Exhale, let's lower the body. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now let's take the left leg, extend through the left heel, and start lifting that leg higher and higher into our three-legged dog. And then let's step the left foot through the hands, bringing us back into lunge. Right foot steps forward as well, and we inhale, roll up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And then from there, let's start to bend the knees. And while we're bending the knees, pulling the hips down, pull the knees closer and closer together. Lift the ribs away from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears for chair pose. And then let's rise out of the chair. Do a little bit of a back bend. And let your arms come back down into mountain pose. Again, start to bend the knees and sink the hips. Then I want you to really kind of press through the front of your rib cage. And rise to standing once again. And then let your hands come right together at heart center. Find a focal point for your eyes, fixate on that spot, and begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Once you feel that stability, you can place your left heel against your right ankle bone, and then when you're ready, you can lift the left foot, moving into your tree pose. And if you want, you can grow the branches of your tree. From there, let's place the left foot back down. Let the arms open wide. We're going to hook them together behind our back. Once you've got them hooked together, pull down. Open the heart, open the throat. And then inhale to neutral and exhale. Lead with your chest, folding down, down, down. Feel your ribs press against your thighs. Let your head drop. Lift the arms a little higher. And then as we exhale, let your fingertips float down to the mat. Toes in, heels out. We're bending the knees, sinking the hips, pulling the knees closer together. Lifting ribs from thighs, adding arms alongside ears, chair pose. Inhale, rise from your chair. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, start to bend the knees, sink the hips, pulling those knees closer and closer together. Keeping those ribs up, almost like you're pressing through your chest. And then let's inhale and rise back to standing. Once there, we're shifting our weight into our left foot this time, finding that focal point for the eyes, belly button nice and tight. Let's place our right heel against our left ankle bone. And then when you're ready, you can lift that left foot. Or right foot, I should say. Grow the branches of your tree if you'd like. On the next exhale, let's place the right foot back down. Stretch a little higher to the sky. Let the arms open, hands hooked together behind us, pulling down with those hooked hands. Think about opening your throat, opening your heart. Inhaling to neutral, exhale, hinging forward, leading with your ribs, folding down, arms go higher and higher. And then exhale, let your hands return to the mat. Once there, let's step back, right foot, left foot into plank. We're going to keep right shoulder over right wrist, turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into full plank. Left shoulder over left wrist opening, side plank. Exhale back around into full plank and press back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times, lift and lower each heel individually. And then we'll press both heels down. And from there, let's inhale ourselves back into a nice strong plank. Once there, drop down onto the left knee. Let's extend through the heel of the right foot. Extend the left arm forward for spinal balance. And then see if you can lift your left foot so it's not helping you balance. And then we can bring that left hand and foot back down. Let's pull the right knee through. We're going to aim it right at the right wrist. And then use your left hand to guide the right heel across the body, aiming that at your left hip bone. From there, keep opening the right knee wider to the side and inch the left leg farther back, bringing us into pigeon pose. And remember, if you'd rather do upside down pigeon, it's the same position, but you're on your back. So when we're in this position, we want to make sure we're not feeling any weight pressing into the bent knee. We're pushing down to the top of our left foot and kind of digging the outer edge of our right pinky toe into the mat. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we can walk the hands in. And then go ahead and ease so that you're sitting onto your right hip. Once that's done, let's pull the left knee forward. And I want you to press the bottom of your right foot onto the top of your left thigh. So like little pinwheel lengths. We want to sit centered so we're not leaning off into that right hip. And then just let your arms extend wide, palms to the sky. Rotate towards the right. Once you can't go any farther, let the arms float down so your fingertips touch the mat. And then we'll lift the arms, rotate back to center, and let the arms float down again. And let's bring the soles of our feet together and move right into a seated butterfly. Once we've got our feet together, let's see if we can bring them in closer to the body, keeping the spine nice and long. Breathe as you're pulling the knees wider and wider towards the mat. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we'll soften a bit. And then from there, we're going to make our way back around onto all fours. Whatever way works best for you to get there. Once we've made it onto all fours, foundational hands, tuck your toes, and come up into down dog. And then from there, let's ease back down onto all fours and extend through the heel of your left foot, this time reaching the right arm forward and then lifting that right foot so it's not helping you balance. We'll bring the right hand and foot back down and then ease the left knee through so it's behind the left wrist. Use your right hand to guide the left heel across the body, aim it at your hip bone, and then keep opening that left knee towards the outer edge of your mat, easing your body down. Press down to the top of your right foot and the outer edge of your left pinky toe. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start to lift upper body. And then once we're upright, we're sitting onto the left hip and we're going to pull that right leg forward. So we're pressing the bottom of our left foot into the top of our right thigh. So we have those little pinwheel legs. And again, we're working to keep our body weight centered. Let the arms extend wide. And then we're going to rotate as far to the left as we can. And then once there, let your fingertips touch the mat. Lift the arms back up, come back to neutral, let the fingertips float back down. And then again, let's bring soles of feet together, and that's going to bring us back into our butterfly. Bringing the heels in towards the body, breathing the knees wider, see if you can get a tiny bit more. As we exhale, feel your body grow soft, and we're ready to extend both legs out in front. Place your hands on either side of your hips, and then we'll start walking the hands forward. Push back through the tailbone, melt your upper body into your thighs, and just let go of that forward bend. Let's inhale, and we'll come back up. Once we've made it back up, let's keep that left leg straight. We'll bend the right knee and just let your foot walk in. We want to keep both of our sit bones on the mat. And then let's wrap the left arm around the bent right knee as we inhale taller and straighter. Exhale, rotating at the waist so we can look over that right shoulder. Then see if you can pass the right arm behind you so the back of your right hand presses into the outside of your left hip. As we exhale, let's untwist. And then go ahead and extend that right hand towards your left toes. Now see if you can take the right arm and start to pass it around the bent right knee. Come around with that left hand. Want to get our hands to meet or as close as we can. And then inhale, sit taller and straighter. Exhale, turn and look over your left shoulder. As we exhale, let's untwist, re-straighten the legs. Hands can go on either side of our hips. Walking the hands forward, push back through the tailbone, and come back down into your forward bend. And then let's inhale our way back up. Once we've made it back up, we'll keep our right leg straight, bend the left knee, walk the foot in. So we start by wrapping the right arm around the bent left knee. Inhale a little taller and straighter. Exhale, rotating at the waist so we can look over our left shoulder. And then take the left hand and pass it around so you can press the back of your left hand into the outside of your right hip. Exhale, let's untwist. And then from there, let's go ahead and stretch the left arm across to reach your right toes. And then let's take the left arm and we're passing it around the bent left knee. Right hand comes around, getting our hands to meet or as close as we can. Inhale, taller and straighter. And then exhale, we're looking over right shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. Go ahead and stretch out both legs nice and straight. Hands on either side of our hips once again. We're going to walk the hands forward. Push back through the tailbone as you melt down into forward bend. And then let's inhale our way back up. And once we've made it back up, we can bend both of our knees. Let's place our hands behind our thighs. We've got our feet on the mat. Scoop the belly in, kind of round the spine and hang back into your arms. And then as we inhale, start to neutralize the spine. Once we feel it's nice and straight, go ahead and open your heart, open your throat. And then return to a neutral place. From there, let's find our balance on our tailbone. Keeping our back nice and straight, we're going to start extending our legs, going where we can without rounding our back. And then adding the arms. Slowly opening down to the mat. Once we're down, push out through your heels, reach out through your fingers. Breathe. And then let the body go soft. We'll inhale the arms back up and let them return to your sides. Bend both of your knees, feet on the mat, toes in, heels out, keeping your feet spaced apart about hips distance. Keep enough space between your buttocks and your heels that when we start lifting up into our bridge, one vertebra at a time. We're feeling the work in our buttocks and hamstrings. No weight in the neck. From there, let's pull the left knee in, stretch it nice and straight to the sky. And then let's place our left ankle on the top of our right thigh and slowly sink the hips back down. Once they've made it down, we'll lift the right foot, let your hands thread under your right thigh, and then we'll get pulling both knees in closer to your body. And then let that foot rest down. Cross the left leg farther over the right. Well, let's open the arms wide, and then both of your knees are dropping to the right without lifting left shoulder. And then let's come back to neutral. Go ahead and uncross the legs. Again, toes are in, heels are out. Feet about hips distance apart. Arms close to the body, palms to the sky. Tighten the belly, and let's peel back up into that bridge. Now let's pull the right knee in, stretch your right leg straight up to the sky. And then slowly bend the right knee so you can place your right ankle on your left thigh. Melting our spine all the way back to the mat. Once it's down, let's lift the left foot, thread those hands under left thigh. Keep pulling our legs towards the body. Breathing into the outside of that right hip. And then we can rest that foot down. Cross the right leg farther over the left, arms go wide, and then both of our knees start falling to the left without lifting right shoulder, we look right. And then we can bring ourselves back up to neutral. And then let's uncross the legs. Keeping our knees and feet close together. Start to open the knees so the soles of our feet rest together. There's our lying butterfly. And then we'll pull the knees back together, and let's bring both knees into the chest. Once they're in, circle the knees round and round, massage through lower back, and then let's go the other way. And then give yourself another nice tight hug. From there, let's set the right foot on the mat with the knee bent and extend your left leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And then use your second and third fingers on that left hand to hook around your big toe. If that doesn't work for you, you can simply put your hand on the inside of your left ankle. So we're going to continue to pull that left toe over our head. And then see if you can push your right leg straight out onto the mat. And then start opening the left leg out to the side. Let it go as far as it can go. Once it can't go any further and you've still got that right hip down, open the right arm and let's look right. And then let's bring the leg back up. Bend that knee, bring it in nice and close. Bring the right knee in again and give yourself a hug. And then we'll switch. So now we can set the left foot down with our knee bent and extend the right leg towards the sky. Reach your hands up as close to your ankle as you can and think about pulling your toes over your head. And then you can hook around your big toes with your second and third fingers, or you can just put your hand on the inside of your ankle bone. And let's start opening that right leg out to the side and pushing the left leg straight out onto the mat. Go as far as you can without lifting that left hip. And then we'll slowly pull the leg back up. Once it's back up, rebend the knee and bring the right knee in or the left knee in also, giving ourselves that nice hug. And a few more gentle rocks side to side. And then hold center. And let's use second and third fingers on both hands, hooking around both big toes. And then we're going to separate the feet and the knees. Keep your knees bent, but push up with your feet and pull down with your hands. And then try stretching your legs out straighter and wider. And then let's start to bring the legs closer and closer together, pushing heels towards the sky. And then from there, let's rebend the knees, and we can rest our feet back on the mat. Once there, slide the left heel all the way out until the leg is straight, and then slide the right heel out until it's straight. Keep pressing through the heels, and then let your legs go soft, and let your arms go soft, and allow yourself to melt into your mat. Breathe away any remaining tension that you're feeling in your body. Let your breath linger a little longer in those areas of your body that give you some kind of issue. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Always remember, my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope that you feel renewed and ready for the day. I hope you remain healthy and safe, and remember to be kind. Take care. Bye.